Hey gang, it's the average guy here with a big guy review of the Clearwater Krista lights on my 2013 BMW R1200 GS. These lights were purchased directly from Clearwater Lights. I made the purchase over the phone. They ran somewhere around $850, I want to say. That was shipped to me, including the can opener, which integrates these lights with the BMW CAN bus. It actually wires directly in through the tire pressure monitoring system, which is underneath the passenger seat. And what that allows you to do is ultimately use the OEM switches and what they call the Wonder Wheel on the left-hand handlebar to control the lights to some degree. And when I say some degree, I mean you can dim them. They will flash when you beep the horn. You can set them to flash with your hazards. They will work with the high beam and low beam, meaning you can have one brightness setting when you're on low beam and a separate bright setting for your high beam. And I have to say, I am absolutely to the moon excited about these lights. I pondered a lot of different ways to do this review, and I ultimately decided it was probably best just to record the front of the bike and let you see what the lights look like as I have them mounted. I used the crash bar mounts. Those are on SW Motec crash bars on my bike. You'll need the smaller brackets, the 22 millimeters. They actually shipped me the 25s and they're a little too big, but Big Guy and I were able to kind of rig up a solution, at least temporarily, so that we could get them hooked up today. I am just amazed at how much light this pair of lights throws down the road. This was really a process for me. I shopped for a lot of different brands. I looked at a lot of different things. I really wanted a set of lights that would integrate with the bike and make it look like it was really meant to be with the bike. And all the other solutions that I found out there had, just, I don't know, switches that didn't integrate well with the handlebars, and you could tell it was all aftermarket when you hooked it all up. These don't work that way. Additionally, they've got these 3 12-watt LEDs per light, and the brightest I could find outside of that was the Denali's, and they had like one 10-watt LED. And they would say, they threw light 400 feet down the road, whatever. But to me, 3 12s is better than 1 10, or 6 12s is better than 2 10s, as it were. So I settled on these. I'm thrilled. The craftsmanship is incredible. The lights are heavy and solid. The lenses are thick. They're crystal clear. All of the wiring and connections was perfect. Everything mated perfectly. There was plenty of cable to go from the back of the bike to the front of the bike. The instructions were crystal clear. The only thing I'm having a little trouble with is learning how the Wonder Wheel works with the lights, because you got to be a bit of an octopus, right? You got to kind of hold the turn signal cancel in and bend the Wonder Wheel one direction to do one thing and another direction to do something else. But ultimately, I'm sitting here with the factory defaults on right now. So when I start the bike, the lights come on. They're on with the low beams. If I flip the high beams, they go to 100% brightness. I go back to low beams. They're at like 50% brightness. And they do all the other cool stuff like flash when you beep the horn. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and splice in a couple of camera takes with the lights on and off and high beam and low beam, just so you can kind of see how much light they really throw down the road. But I'll caution you, I sent a bunch of pictures over to Big Guy that I took with my phone, and they just don't do it justice. I did the best I could. I live down a gravel road. I parked up there and I took pictures in all these different conditions, and they're great, but they don't do it justice. You just really have to see these with the naked eye. So I don't know how well the GoPro camera is going to do, but we'll give it a shot. I love the lights. Remember, if you have any questions, you can email me, avggui@bigguyreviews.com. Post some comments. We love those. Certainly, if you liked it, thumbs up me. If you didn't like it, thumbs down it, right? But we're here for you guys. We're testing these products out. We really look forward to the feedback, and we hope you enjoy these. And honestly, I really hope you go get yourself a pair of these Krista 2s. So far, they are absolutely fantastic, and they light up the night like nothing I've seen before. Okay guys, here we are on my home gravel road, and we're going to run a couple of tests. Now, in order for the bike to run the lights, the bike has to be running. So I'm going to start the bike and run through some sequences and try to talk over the noise, but hopefully you'll get an idea of what these lights look like. We're parked pointing basically straight down the road. The bike is on the side stand. So I don't know what this is going to look like. We're going to give it a shot. So the only light you see right now is a street light up to our left and the courtesy light on the bike. So we're going to start the bike. What we're running right now is the standard BMW LED low beam, and that is the standard BMW LED high beam. If you notice off in the distance, you can see a neighborhood watch sign and a couple of mailboxes down there, but pretty much the light is limited to about the width of the road, which is a little wider than your average one lane of traffic. So BMW low beam, BMW high beam. Now I'm going to add in the Krista at 50%. That's the Krista at 50%. And there's the Krista at 100% with the BMW high beam also running at 100%. Again, low beam with the Krista dimmed to 50%. Low beam with just the motorcycle. High beam with just the motorcycle. Low beam with Krista. High beam with Krista. Now when I look down the road now, I can clearly see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mailboxes, the neighborhood watch sign. I can even see the electrical poles. There's 2 of them on the left-hand side. One of them has a reflector on it, and I can clearly see the trees and off to either side of the road. I'm thrilled with these lights. I can't believe how much light they actually throw out. It's just absolutely amazing. I hope that the camera is doing justice. And again, if you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching our review, and we'll see you on the next one.